All right. Well, back. I'm back. I got a few things done. Well, let's just take a look around and see what we got here. My buddy Jason over at Sandberg Designs sent me some decals for Acme City Dragway. So that really brightens up the building a little bit. I'm gonna put a dull coat over the top. That should knock down the. You can kind of see the reflection up here. There's the front of the building. And we got some more decals for the walls there. I got the stands pretty much finished. A little touching up to do. Put a little dull coat on that. Seal in these decals. There we go. Let's see. Let's take a look at the rest of the racetrack here. So I got the extension done. I'll just go down the track here. So the track is 21 feet as far as the racing area goes. There's the finish line. So we have 21 feet of powered track. And then right here is the power cutoff. So we got power going all the way to the end. These are the sensors right here that let us know when the car hits the end of it. I still got to hook up this part here. But yesterday I did a bit of work on putting the guardrails up. And there's a reason why I got these guardrails all the way down here. Let's get some light on this situation, huh? Plug in one of these lights here. See if we can see that better. And this is the catch at the end here. This is what I figured out so far. We've got a little box here with some foam. This is supposed to slow them down at the end if they make it that far. And then these walls up here keep the cars from flying off into the abyss. So this is working pretty good so far. And this is a part where the cameras aren't going to see when I start filming the races. This is just a shutdown area. So it doesn't matter what this looks like, really. I added rails all the way down the shutdown area. I got some more outside that I just painted because they were yellow and like gray, so I wanted them a metal color. So I put these guardrails all the way down here because when I hit the unpowered track, the cars lose their magnets, so to speak. They don't have as much traction when they hit down here. So here they're kind of glued to the track because of the electromagnets. Once we go off of power, we don't have that. And then the track does have a little bit of a bump in it from going from one tabletop to the other. So I had one catch air and flew like an airplane just on that little bit of a bump there. And so the guardrails hopefully should hold them in. I just got to connect that piece up there. Yeah, working on the pits a little bit. I'm going to find some kind of background mount it on a piece of plywood or something like that, or a piece of foam, core or something. And I'm going to put it up there so the stairs and the sink aren't in the background, and my lovely water heater over here. And I just got to work on basically getting the cameras set up in the proper spots so that we can film the racing and give you guys a good show. Started running the cars and figuring out where the cars are going as far as their times. So this is just a sheet that I'm working up with some of the cars that we have. I'm running in a right lane and a left lane to see the differences in the times, see whether one lane is quicker than the other. It really doesn't look like it. It looks like it's pretty random. But we are, starting to see like some groups of cars popping up as far as times. We got our 1 second cars here and a 2 second car. Yeah, that one's a little bit too slow. I'm gonna talk to my guy about that one, because as long as they're under 2 seconds, I can knock off 900 tenths of a second, or hundredths of a second, or thousandths of a second, something like that. But anyways, I can even this out with a 1 second car by using the handicap bracket feature on the timer. So, but once it gets over 2 seconds, that I can't do anything with, so that guy's going to have to go back. But yeah, as long as they're under 2 seconds, or actually 1.9 would be best, and under. So the Cougar kind of gets in that area, but then again, it's at 1 point. So it's like right around, average would be about 1.9. 1 second 9, that is. But that's what I'm working with right now. I have more cars coming from Chicago that we'll be able to get those timed and tuned. And then basically it's working on getting the camera angles proper. And my lovely wife is working on learning the film editing, video editing, so that we'll be able to make a good show. Here's one of the camera rigs right here. It's kind of hard to see. I'm sorry about the lighting. But I got my GoPro 9 Black up there, Hero 9. And this is a real nice little rig. I've showed you guys this thing before. Might get a couple more of these maybe. But they're nice because you can move them around and you can put them anywhere you need them. So we're just, like I said, we're going to have to figure out the camera angles and such. But that's where we're at right now. We got the track set up. It's 40 feet long from end to end. 21 feet from where these cars are up to that finish sign down there. That's powered track. And then past that is the shutdown area, which is unpowered. And when we get going here a little bit more, we'll start showing you some of the cars, going down the track and that. Just kind of working on getting all that set up. Here's our winner's circle. So, but that's what we got so far. So, thanks again to my buddy Sandy for making the decals. And we're just going to give these guys a coat of clear to lock in color, so to speak. These were done on a home printer, so the colors kind of bleed a little bit. I had to do a little touching up with a red on the red with a red marker. But once we get them sealed in, they'll be fine. That'll knock the shine off of them too. So that's all we got going on right now. Please subscribe and like and comment and share. Do appreciate all that. And when I get some more stuff done, we'll get some more videos up. It's like I said, it's kind of slow going for me. A lot of times I'm just waiting for things to arrive, like the decals. Those just came in the other day. So, but that sure does make a difference, though, doesn't it? Compared to just having the white buildings. Definitely sets things up. And this is going to be on my T-shirt too. When I start doing merch, start doing some T-shirts and that to sell. We'll use that as our logo, and then we have the DSRA logo, the Diecast Slot Car Racing Association logo, and I hope to make something of this for you guys. So we will see you soon.